Hey guys, Josh from soccerreviewsforyou.com, bringing you a bit of a discussion video today where I'm going to ask you guys, and I'm going to answer it myself, one simple question. And that question is, are soccer cleats / football boots too expensive? So let me know your answers down below in the comment section. And of course, I'm going to share my opinions right now. So when you're talking about high-end soccer shoes, because that's kind of what we're focusing on in this video, the top end models that are the most expensive, which as of right now, pretty much every brand, or at least the three main ones, Nike, Adidas, Puma, they offer something at $300 or very near $300 US dollars at the top end price point. Is that too expensive for a single pair of shoes? I don't know that there is an absolute yes or no question to that answer. Ultimately, when you're talking about top-end performance products or top-end sports equipment, it really is a matter of, one, what you can justify, and two, I guess, what you're willing to pay to a certain extent. So I think for a lot of people, they're willing to pay $300 because if they weren't, the prices would be lower. When you're talking about, I guess, setting a price as a company for your product, obviously I can't necessarily speak with 100% proof that this is how companies like Nike and Adidas come to their final product pricing, but I have to imagine that the majority of what the final price ends up being has to do with what they think people are willing to pay. Yes, there's costs associated to developing the product, developing technologies, the manufacturing of the product, marketing, and pretty much everything that goes around the production of a brand new product. There's a lot of money involved. And do I think that that has something to do with what the final price ends up being? Sure it does. But at the end of the day, if they have a top-end product that they could charge $500 for and people would buy it happily, then I think that they would charge $500. And the reason why I want to ask this question is simply because we're at $300. That's kind of been the threshold. That's been the most amount of money that a regular top-end model costs. Yes, there can be limited edition stuff that can retail for more. And because it's limited edition, the demand's going to be higher and people are more likely going to be willing to pay a higher price tag. But are we ever going to see a top-end model retailing regularly above $300? I don't necessarily think that it's out of the question based on how things are going right now. I think these companies, more than ever now, have such good platforms to market their products via social media, via the internet, via channels like mine to a certain extent, where whenever they have something new, it's in everybody's face immediately, instantly. And that's something that, I guess, going back 10, 15 years, you had to go to your local soccer store to find out what was new. That's not the case anymore. And with today's current soccer cleat market, it's really driven by what's new, what's hot, what's the latest trend, what's the latest colorway. That's kind of what people want. And to a certain extent, it really seems like some people are just willing to pay whatever it costs to get the latest and greatest thing. So that's why I ask if, let's say, the Superfly 6 or the Obra 3 or the next Pure Control, the next Pure Chaos, whatever the next hottest shoe is, could they charge over $300 retail and still be able to sell them at the rate that they're currently selling their stuff? Because all these $300 models, they're not only the most expensive, they tend to be the most popular at the top end level. You're seeing more sales of the Superfly than I think you are of the Vapor. You're seeing more sales of the Obra than you are of the Opus. You're probably seeing more sales of the Pure Control than you are of the model below it, even though there are other top-end options below $300, closer to the $200 price point. The majority of people just want the more expensive shoe. Is it because of the price? Is it because of the marketing? Is it because it's a different shoe and they want that particular technology? Who's to say? But where does it stop? That's kind of why I'm asking this question. So let me know your answer to this down below in the comment section. Is $300 too much to pay for a single pair of shoes? Can you justify that price? Or if you're only buying one pair of shoes per season, does the price even matter that much? Can you justify pretty much any price tag between $300 and $400 for a single pair of shoes if that's going to be your only purchase of sports equipment for that particular season? Let me know down below in the comment section. I'd be very curious to hear your answers. I think for me, because I am such a fanatic, such an enthusiast when it comes to this kind of thing, I'm pretty confident that I could convince myself that at more or less any price point that I would be I'd be willing to pay it if it meant that I got that product that I really, really kind of had my hopes set on, that I really, really wanted, that I believed was going to be the best product for me personally. So perhaps I'm the wrong person to ask for this kind of thing, but I'd be really curious to hear what your answers are. Again, down below in the comment section, we'll get a bit of a discussion going. If you have any questions regarding this particular topic, leave them down below, and I definitely will get some kind of answers to your questions, as I always do in the comment section. If you enjoy this style of video and perhaps want to see more like it, be sure to support the video with a like. Subscribe if you haven't already for daily videos on all the latest and greatest soccer gear. If you guys want to follow me on social media, Instagram, Facebook, whatever it may be, all of that is linked down below in the description as well. And other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.